Hi everyone, welcome to Plaine Verte. Start the montage. God, everyone, they got cannons. Awesome.
This is where people in the 1960s would gather and watch TV.
This is where the public television used to be. Oh, sorry. Wow. Oh, on this side.
Oh wow, that
Have
is
a look.
so amazing.
Oh man. Television, it says so at the top. And that's where the TV would have been. And the people would have stood here.
All around.
And you'd have watched your TV. Man landing on the moon was seen here. They watched him land.
And the FA Cup final of 1969.
The 1969 FA Cup final they watched here. Probably more people watched that than the man landing on the moon, but what a fantastic piece of history. People just stood here and watched. The FA Cup, I don't even know who won in 69. I'm just gonna go look that up. You guys wait here. Well, all you Manchester fans, you'll be happy to know that they beat Leicester City on this TV in 1969. So go Manchester. You gotta be pretty tall to get up there and to jump.
I'm not sure.
And the walkie thing.
Wow, look at the mountains.
Walking through the exercise place for the montage.
This is Abdul Razak Muhammad Park. He was a Mauritian politician who in the 1940s campaigned so that everybody could vote, including the Mauritian Indians, because up to that point the system was very much based on the 1880 constitution, which you had to be like a landowner and stuff to be able to vote.
Yeah.
So eventually they got it right in 1848.
And they named this park after him.
Yep. And it's got cannons.
It does indeed have cannons. There are 4 of them that I can make out. And what's weird about them, all 4 of them, I'll show you them closer. They're all pointing at this fountain. What did this fountain do wrong? Because it looks like it's in a lot of trouble. They are closed off, so they're not operational anymore. Yeah. Oh, let's get around here. There's some writing on one. Beautiful looking cannon.
Yeah, in case you accidentally find a cannonball and decide, yeah, I'm going to fire one of these.
That it says 1766. 1766. These are like properly old cannons. I'm going to go check the other one, see if he's also got a 1766 or what he's got. It's a little bit hard to read, but that one definitely had. Yeah, no, it's only on that one. It's only on that one. Wow, what a great start. What a great start. Here we go. Let me just move that out of the way. 1768. Wow. Wow. Wow, those trees are beautiful. But this must be Cannon Park. I know Riki said it was some other park, but there are more cannons.
This park is really nice. I can imagine if you brought kids, they could cycle like crazy around these tracks.
Yeah, they're all intertwined.
They are. You could take a whole little route and really, really nice.
This looks like an old lamp. They used to have the lights on there. I did check and they've been converted to electricity, so. But there's no light on top. Oh, because they've got newer lights. Here, let me show you. Near the cannons, they've got the new LED lights. Wow. I think these cannons are even older. You can't even read. There's no age left on them, but they look very old. Oh wow. Park with cannons. And there's more. This park runs 2 kilometers down through the heart of Port Louis. We're going to explore some of it.
Pigeons.
What do you know? Riki is right again. So that's his park, and he's being protected by the cannons here, and his fountain is being protected by the cannons further up. And there's even some guys selling some vegetables here on the side of the road.
Photo bombed.
Sometimes you just got to take the weight off.
Yeah, and you
walking
can,
in a park is perfect for that.
and you can really see from behind you that this is Plaine Verte, which means green.
Wow.
It is very green.
There are some new places around here, as you can see there with the clinic and everything, that are modern. But you also got these really old buildings here. So you can see some of the really old ones here. And in 1860, Nicholas Pike came through here and said, wow, this could be quite a cosmopolitan area. So let's see any evidence of if that happened. Probably one of the original houses. You can just make it through there. Wow. Oh, the wood is actually rotting away a little bit, so maybe I'll be a little bit careful. But how is this indoor football? Indoor? Outdoor? Miniature football? I don't really know, but how well protected is this field? They must have real battle clashes like Mad Max in the Thunderdome sort of thing. And how's this tree? Wow. But that is cool. I did show you the clinic earlier and say it was a modern building, but it's actually always been a clinic here for a long, long time. Wow. Beautiful clinic. I mean, I love the stone wall. I love the stone wall. It is new. The stone wall is new, but the clinic has been here a long time.
Relatively new. The new one was inaugurated in 1968.
Swimming pool.
Yeah, the swimming pool.
Well, it had to happen. This is not a Roman ruin, but it must be Roman. Welcome to Rome. Plaine Verte Municipal Swimming Pool. Wow. So this is actually it's an indoor swimming pool. Wow. Great buildings. And all along the edge are these long back buildings with these balconies sticking forward, like the Roman one I showed you. But there are quite a few all the way down.
It is very much a residential area.
It is a residential area, and it's also getting too full.
Yes.
They are starting to worry that there are too many people here, and either they must build higher up or people must move. And those are the two choices. So they're probably going to build higher up. This is a treatment center for anti-drugs, right here in the park.
And it's Dr. Idris Guman who traces his heritage back to his grandfather who came and settled in here.
So
He's
round.
the guy who saved the people at Point Colonial.
Okay, so it's named after him.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, and all around there is signs of things happening. This is a new construction going on down there. And across the road, old buildings for new. Wow, that's what it feels like. And our guide is waiting up just ahead.
Decent sidewalks.
Yeah,
Decent sidewalks
beautiful sidewalks.
and good drainage.
Yes, look at that. Wow, what a great old house. Wow.
Yeah,
This here is the children's playground. As you can see, they've been promising to actually uplift it a bit, and it's not that great. And unfortunately, they have to have locked it up so that children can't come and play in it at the moment. It needs to be updated to bring the children back and have them playing in the park rather than playing on the Xboxes.
yeah.
Wow, what a beautiful old wooden house. And it looks like it's got the corrugated on top. Wow. So corrugate and wood. We're going to have to get closer and have a look. This actually looks like original stone wall. Now I am going to pull you over and see if we can't get a better view up there. But the sun is in the wrong position. But wow, what a great house. Wow. And history in this place. And that was probably made at the same time as that children's park. Our guide who's actually leading us around has asked for your guys' help.
Wow, it's actually a really lovely kiosk.
This I would call a pavilion. But like Riki has just said, this is actually a kiosk. And that's what they called in Mauritius.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice place where you can get out of the sun.
Yeah. And more gym equipment. You see, they're putting gym equipment everywhere, but the park needs a bit of a renovation. Our host who's leading us around and telling us some of this stuff is a very firm believer in fixing that park up. So guys, give him a hand. Last I'll say on the park, there's something we have to visit. I'm just going to swing you guys around. I believe that's the Citadel.
Yes.
Strutting away from the kiosk for the montage.
It's actually very pleasant. Oh, there's a Citadel in the background. Beautiful street, shops and everything along the streets. Everything you need. But you can take a nice stroll through the park. It's really nice. I suggest come here on a Sunday or something.
Wow, this is so peaceful in the center of Port Louis, Plaine Verte, with these beautiful old trees. Now, there's something that used to happen here, somewhere in this park. They're not 100% sure, but this feels right, has that vibe about it. They used to do the executions here. All the executions for Mauritian prisoners who were sentenced to death were executed here. And there was a time when they didn't have a guillotine. Actually, I don't think they ever had a guillotine.
No, they never had a guillotine in Mauritius, so they used to use an axe.
They used an axe. Eesh, yeah, no, it gives you the heebie-jeebies.
Yes.
And it actually feels like it's here because now I've got this like weird thing down my spine. So could have happened here. Could have been up there where that football field is. We just don't know.
And there were public executions.
Public, yeah, they used to have the public executions. People would come and, I don't know, jeer and whatever they would do.
Sidetracked, pretty berries. Look how gorgeous those are.
Yeah, so I'm getting the feeling that this might have been the spot because the police station is there, and it probably would have been the police station there all its time. So maybe this is the place where the executions happen. But it is a beautiful park. Look at this thing. It's going to be great when it's finished. And more stuff that way. It looks like a petanque court. Let's go see if it is. This is for those guys in Suriname. This is where you play cards.
Wow.
This is the petanque court. Quite a few courts here. But look at that house across the way there. Okay, we're gonna have to get closer. That beautiful petanque system with benches. These banyan trees were actually here when the French colonized. So I've just been told they can live up to 5,000 years. I'm not sure how true that is, but it's possible.
I'm sure they can live indefinitely because of the way they drop their roots and make a new tree. So they're ever renewing themselves.
But when the French were here, these trees were here, which means at least 300 years old. The top end of the park is very safe, but the bottom end is a don't come here alone, let's just say. Come with a friend. This fountain here is actually the symbol of Plaine Verte, and it's on Gaddafi Square. Wow. And it has a food court, so that's pretty cool. It's very dirty.
Can't take it anymore.
Wow. The symbol of Plaine Verte with 1,000,000 pigeons. This blue building is a guest house now, but it used to be a hotel, and they actually had a display of lights, electrical light. You can just make it up at the top there. That used to be where they had the electrical light display. Way back, just at the dawn of electricity in Port Louis. To some pigeons.
This is the market. Yeah, I think.
Oh, okay, that was a little bit of fun. running after some pigeons. But this is the old food court. This is an actual indoor market. So everyone's selling there. Oh, and there's fish and things through there. But have a look at the vegetables. I'm guessing that they do meats and things in here.
It's probably very quiet today because it's a Sunday.
Yeah, but there we go. Wow. That's how you put your price up. Nice wooden thing. So 15 there and 20 there. Easy to tell.
Yeah. Nicholas Pike actually mentioned a market, so I imagine that this is the same site where it's on, probably a more modern building.
Yeah.
But he said it was very convenient for the people of this area to not have to go all the way to Port Louis.
And it makes sense.
It does. Right, so this is St. Francois Road because St. Francois Church is further down that way. But it's a little bit outside of Plaine Verte. But we're going to go check out St. Paul's, which is the oldest in Plaine Verte. Brian and our kind guide crossing the street. Bonjour.
You get a wooden house here.
Yes, another wooden house. We'll have a look at that in a second, but look at this beautiful fountain here. I know it's surprising, but the detailing on it is epic. Look at the roses at the bottom, and wow. And then on there, it looks like a lizard. Whoa, really, really old. And oh, that's St. Paul's Church in the background. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Oh, what a beautiful fountain. Wow. I can quickly go get it. This is a beautiful old wooden house, and they've built on with wood on the front there as well. But what's really cool about this wooden house, yeah, this is the front bit. I don't know if it's been refinished or if it's new, but it's right next to an old stone building. Look at that. Wow. This place is just full of surprises, full of surprises. Crossing the road. This is St. Paul's Church. It was partially destroyed during a cyclone. Apparently there was an organ in there. I don't know if it's still there, but it was destroyed. It looked like old plumbing. That's how bad the cyclone was.
Yeah, it was probably rebuilt after 1868 when the cyclone was.
Yeah.
But it stood here before that.
Looks like a sausage tree to me, but probably just a calabash tree. Oh, and there are quite a few of them.
Fountain.
Oh yes, and remember the fountain that we saw at what was it called? Suyak. This is exactly like the fountain at Suyak. In other words, they probably bought its twin. So the twin fountain for this one is sitting at the courthouse in Suyak. Awesome. Wow. Look at that building. It's a double-story wooden building. It must be original because look at the stone around it. Wow. Wow. I wish we could get into that. This is the mosque for the Sunni Muslims, but look at the detailed work on the door. Wow. I mean, that looks like marble. I'm not sure. Just go have a quick look. Does look like marble. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful work. We're going to get run over by a bus. We'll stay here. Awesome. How is this bus stop? Wow. This is the end of Plaine Verte, but we'll take you back up the street. Come on and join us. How awesome is this building though? Wow. Beautifully cut stone. So the toilets are here. I would just like to thank Hassan, who has the Facebook page. I'll put the link in the description below, that actually brought us here to Plaine Verte.
Okay, you can come and join my group. Vous êtes capable de venir dans le groupe Plaine Verte. Vous êtes venir, il y a beaucoup d'informations sur Plaine Verte. Come and join us on Plaine Verte.
Go join him on Facebook, link below. Guys, and it's thanks to him that we actually were able to come and visit here. Thank you.
What North African English, UK English, and American English, very different.
Yes. There's quite a lot of hustle and bustle behind me, even on a Sunday. I mean, unfortunately, a lot of the shops are closed. And, well, you know us, we'll soldier on. But that's the beautiful park over there. And Italian flag.
Yeah, unfortunately the lady who sells the most amazing putu is closed. So we're going to have to come back another time.
This is the Islamic Cultural College, and it's for boys. This is the boys' ones, and it's the oldest one in the area. But just up ahead is the oldest women's college, or girls' college. Muslim college down there. We'll get to in a minute. A little bit tricky, but behind this gate is something beautiful. Look at that. I hope you can see it. Wow. Oh man, I'm hoping that footage comes out, because that place looks awesome from across the street. And this here is the girls' college. So when I said the boys was the oldest in this area, this is the oldest girls' college. I think in Mauritius.
There's a flask of hot tea. Awesome.
That's a pretty cool gate. Wow. I don't know if you've noticed in the videos, but all this traffic parked on the side of the road is literally parked on the side of the road. It is full all the way back to that mountain of cars parked on the side of the road. Wow, Plaine Verte. It's a little bit of green in the heart of Port Louis, and what's more appropriate to leave it than with a bit of green grass and a green cannon. Bye everyone, thanks for watching. See you next time.